T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome, people. It's your boy Trubs. Welcome back to the Plug TV. It's been a minute since I done one of these, you get me? But we back. I was adamant that I wanted to start the promo run. You know, I always come back around when it's event time, you know, time to talk about guests, all of that stuff. So we got a few events to come now. So, and I was adamant that I wanted to start the promo run with see this guy, yeah, he ghosted for a hot minute. I don't know how much he's been paying attention. Obviously, I chat to him outside of this thing, but I am really proud of where he is in life. But we're gonna chop it up. And you lot obviously seen the return versus visual, so you'll already know. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. But yeah, man, let's welcome my last Shox the Rebel. What's happening, my bro?
How you doing, my bro? You good?
I'm good. Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Long time. The people ain't seen you, you know.
Yeah, I've been keeping out of trouble, man. I've deleted all my social media and just moved out to the country, got fat and grew a beard. You know, life's changed.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I guess my first question is why now? Why the return now?
Without getting deep, basically, I was in the worst place. You know, even a year ago, I look at my life a year ago, I was in a real bad place, and I've been systematically putting all the dominoes in place to get myself back to where I need to be. And I'm at a point in my life now where I'm out of the illegal shit. I own my own company. I've got a nice house. I've got custody of all of my kids, single father business. And I don't drink, no drugs. And I thought, you know what? The one thing that still haunts me is how I left the scene. Right. So I thought, you know what? Like, then people have been asking me, you know yourself, how many times you hit me up on a personal tip?
Yeah.
We talk outside about our up as friends, right? Family, kids, all that. Yeah. How many times you asked me to come back alone and you ain't the only one? And I was like, no, I swore I'd never come back. But to be honest with you, I started watching again about 4 or 5 months ago. I started seeing like Quill on this crazy run, Jem back, Bobby smashing it. And I started seeing these new names like Georgie Roots and Viz. And I was like, I just started paying attention. And then slowly found myself in the car, like freestyle battling the guy that wouldn't move out the way in front of me. And I'm thinking, maybe it's still there, isn't it? Maybe it's still there. And then
I just coming up with punchlines about road rage, you know, about the whip in front.
You know, the thing is, my son's a rapper now. Yeah, he's 19 and he's just the best rapper I've ever heard. That's no hyperbole. Like, he's crazy, right?
Right.
Like, he makes me look amateur, and it's all off his own back, yeah. So he's just showing me his bars all the time, and I stopped rapping because I just thought, you know what I mean? I've passed it on now. Like, let him deal with it. But I just thought, let me try writing a few bars, and I just started writing. I sent something to Briggs, which was probably my first mistake, really, and now here we are. It's a chance for me to come back and not only pay back to the fans and the league that I feel I owe personal debt to, but I'm coming back to battle my past self.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? That's a bridge I need to cross. So, yeah, now's the right time.
Say no more. Big up Shells, tapped in. I know you still chat to Shells as well, I'm guessing as well.
Yeah. I was supposed to see him Saturday and I didn't get back to him, so he's going to be cussing me out in the chat. But
big up Shells in the chat.
Shells,
big up Troy.
Troubles with the missus, all right?
Big up Shannon, big up Troy, Bar Wagon. So there's a few, as you see, just even like on the signal was loading and whatnot. But yeah, there's as you see, there's a lot of love. I'll see you on Crow, big up Crow as well. There's a few people, as you know, as you can see, a lot of people are happy to see you back. You know what I'm saying?
The reception's been crazy. Obviously, I ain't got social media like that, but people are showing me, like, don't get me wrong, I want to get back on social media to help promote and shit, but obviously I've got things going on in my real life where I'm trying to not make myself too accessible. Do you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people showing me the response has been insane, man. It's been insane. Like even the bars that are through to Briggs, I said you can use these for promo if you want. And I see people dissecting the bars and
you went that one, yeah, man, that was dope. And that's the thing, like even now of the announcements, obviously it's Twitter views, but the engagement on it was crazy. Everyone's excited to see you back, bro. When you said you started watching again, what made you pick visual?
What to come back to? The guy is incredible, man. Like anyone that knows me from my past time in Battle Rap knows that I'm a fan first. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those guys that gets on stage and stone faces my opponent. Like I want them to say some crazy shit as a fan, even though it's like dissing me or you know what I mean, saying they shag my mum or whatever they got to do. Like if he's creative, I love it. And I was watching Viz and like his punch count's high. I love punchline rappers, but he angles well
with the punches.
And as I'm watching him, like as I'm watching his run that he's doing now, like he's building confidence. I love seeing people believe in themselves, innit? And you can tell he's feeling himself right now, and that's what I want. I don't want to come back to something like, with all due respect, maybe I'm gonna sound egotistical here, saying I didn't want to come back against like a massive name straight away because maybe I couldn't have got a massive name straight away. I'm too far out of it, but I wanted to come back against someone that had everything to gain by beating me, but I know would give me their best and keep me on my toes so that I have to be at my best. I don't want to, like, I'm not coming to have a lackluster battle. Like,
your little one's in here. I see he said, shout me out. You gotta shout her out, man. You gotta shout her
get
out.
Off the phone, man. My daughter is an incredible singer. She's 11. She makes her own music, writes her own songs, all of that. And she's got an incredible voice. She's going to be the next big thing. You'll see that coming. But
there you go. She said, shout me out. So there's a shout out. Big up, Lucy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to shout at you if you don't go to bed, young lady.
Go to sleep. Let's go to sleep.
She's in the next room. I can't go tell her, innit? She knows she's on the phone.
Big up Koj saying Shox being back is a good look.
Bro, so big up Koj. Koj got big up. Look at the size of him.
I know.
Bro, I watched him versus Real Sick. I was thinking, raw. Them two start swinging, the venue's gonna fall apart. You know, one of them ones.
Yeah, their biceps is the size of my head and shit. Like it's crazy. Yeah, Koj's been doing this one a day till 100K. What he's rapping every day, making his own beats and putting a freestyle a day. And I think he's on like
that don't surprise me. He's a
day 160 or something. So in a row, no days off or something like.
The guy's a machine. You're like.
He's cooking.
He's always
still.
been like that though.
You stood in front of a lot of people. Lot of people. What do you say like to the people that are wondering if you still got it? Like
listen, firstly, you must have forgot who the fuck I am. I know what I'm doing, right? I took time out for me. The problem is I owe the league, right? I owe the league a debt, not just financially, but of gratitude for even giving me an opportunity. The fans, more than anything. You people remember me from time ago, man. I was always courteous to people. I was always trying to get people into the scene. I've always been a people person, right? and I let the fans down. But most importantly, I let myself down, and that can't run. So the guy that's going to step on stage at the end of August is going to be a new version of me, the likes you've never seen, ever. I'm in my bag, and I'm writing all day, literally walking around the house. I'm going up to my son. What do you think it is? Like, we're good. I've got material coming up my ass already, and it ain't even the end of June. So my point is, I'm gonna keep writing and writing and writing, and then I'm gonna edit it down to the point where I can't squeeze another fucking syllable. And then I'm gonna go on stage. I'm gonna face the best visual that anyone's ever seen, and I'm gonna hurt that boy. I'm sorry for it. I'm sorry for it. Yeah, I ain't writing Viz off. I know Viz gonna make it a classic. But I say that it's gonna be a classic because I'm not fucking around.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Big up Ark in the chat as well. Stro. Everyone's about.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? See, I've got this generation of like the old school fans that were there when I was coming up. I want to see me back, and you got these new fans that have heard the name but don't really know what's coming.
Bro, and that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of, I always say to the newcomers, from my experience being around, the newcomers tend to always only respect who they see outside while they outside. Do you know what I'm saying? So everything else is just names.
Yeah.
So people like us lot that was around when you was around, we'd be like, yo, Shox was crazy, you know. I see Jem be like, yo, Shox was crazy to people. And some people are, yeah, cool. And I'm like, no, you don't get it. He wasn't around. And I understand that, but they're going to get to experience, they're going to get to see why Shox was who he was. Do you know what I'm saying?
It was a different era, man. When I come up, there was a lot of, like, you know, Tony D said it best. A lot of mom jokes and Willie themes, right? Like, it was a different time. And I wasn't sure how it was going to run when I came in the scene because I was just myself. I was, you know what I mean? I lived a rough life. I wanted to just talk about the shit around me. Can't do mum jokes. I want to just talk about real shit because that was my release, man. Like, I'll get on stage and just bark whatever the fuck happened that week in this guy's face and make it as creative as possible. And I wasn't sure how it was going to be received. And it turned a lot of heads. And I see a lot of people coming in after me that were bringing more aggression. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it almost, because you had the gift of the gabs and things like that where it was authentic, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We were meeting in car parks, underground, like Clapham and Brixton, and in the back of a bar with a curtain shut.
No phone signal in that. I remember them.
Bro, you remember them days, right? Standing in the alleyway, and then you'd have people walking past each end, and everyone's trying to build like it was like. Do you know what I'm saying? That proper shit, you had all that, but it weren't really getting the mainstream attention. And I feel like once I started doing what I did and took off, it made space for a lot of people to come through and not be ridiculed. Because you see a lot of international people, even a lot of British fans at the time were like, oh, you know, people can't rap about gun bars in London. You can't rap about drugs, like it ain't realistic. No one's living that lifestyle. And when you're really from that and you see these people criticize, you're just like, bro, like, I'm not glorifying this shit. Like, this is the pain that I'm in every day. So this is what motivates me to get out of this situation. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people didn't think it was like that in London, but I think now a lot more people understand. Like, we're just like anyone else in the world. We've all got our fucking ghettos and troubles and that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just, I like it. There's a lot more people now that are free to express themselves the way they should.
100%. Big up Maverick as well. And make sure you lot hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't right now. Like, you know, take a couple seconds, push the algorithm forward. Big up Quill.
Listen, big up Quill, you know, because that guy, even with all the shit we had in the drama, he's always been there for me. He's a real guy. Like, we had a falling out around the time that I no-showed, and I was an addict and all sorts then, bro. Life was bad, you know. I pulled myself out of it. And that guy, we had a conversation and hashed it out, and he's always been my biggest supporter since day. So like, big up Quill, man. Big up yourself.
Quill,
Best battler in the UK, if you ask me as well.
All Quill does is show love, man. Big up Quill, man. Well, except to certain people, he knows what I'm chatting about.
You know what? He says what's on his mind, bro. Like it or not.
Nah, I love Quill, man. I love Quill. Quill always shows man love, man. I love Quill. He knows I'm trolling still. But yeah, hit the like button right now. Push the algorithm forward. What do you think the difference is between battle rap when you was active to now? Do you think a lot's changed?
Yeah.
When you watch it now, do you think like even content wise, like do you think you got to do a lot to adapt to this, or do you think it's just still normal? You can just come back doing what you've been doing. Big up Frost as well.
Bro, you saw the video of the bars that dropped. I'm having no trouble fitting in with a new breed. Don't worry about that. But
yeah, 100%.
The thing is, when you're a punchliner like I am, and you try and be like most people. It's one thing I really love now. Yeah, when I first come into battle rap, it was the 4-bar, 3-bar setup, 1-bar punch, trying to hit a haymaker. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And people were concentrating on that. You got to get the haymaker. You got to get the big whoa every 4 bars, right? But then, like you're forcing the crowd to react every 4 bars. So now they're becoming part of the rhythm, right? And it's monotonous. Mm-hmm. Like
you'll be punching every 2.
Yeah, why? Well, not even that. If you go back through a lot of my shit, like I scheme between setups.
Yeah.
Punches in the space of 4 bars, because why waste that time getting to the punch? Not everything's got to be a haymaker. Sometimes I'll write shit, and then people will go back and comment on a battle 2 years later and go, "Shit, I just got this," and it's not even a punch, but it still ties into what I'm saying.
Yeah, little internals in it.
Yeah, but that's where battle rap is now. I think there's
Visual been doing that a lot lately. I see him kind of punching every 2.
This is why I can't wait to battle the guy, and he's clever. Yeah, he's clever. But like, there's a lot of people now are just into that tight knit writing. Do you know what I'm saying? Switching the flows. I think lyrically and skill set wise, battle rap's in the best place it's ever been. I wish there was more eyes on it. I feel like it peaked a little too early, and then obviously all of the shit in the scene and backhandedness from people, and it kind of just tumbled what could have been an amazing thing for everyone. But I do feel like certain people are starting to bring it back. Like obviously Premier Battles are doing amazing shit at the minute. Even though the shit, I've been watching the battles coming out of there, bro. The quality, everything's on point. Everything's on point now. So I just think it'd be nice to just get that bit of, like, remember when I battled who was I battling? It might have been Tony D. When I battled Gemini, of course I had to be fucking Gemini because I got my ass beat. Bro, we was hanging out in the middle of the day and that Beanie from Rudimental come down with Anne Marie, bro. I never forget that.
Yeah. Beanie's at every event nowadays. Big up Beanie still.
Bro, listen,
he pulls up to the chat. He might pull up in a minute. You might see him in the chat.
We were so tight, yeah. If Beanie's on it, yeah, tell him to DM you his number and send it to me, because we used to talk all the time. And when I got nicked, they took my phone. I lost all my numbers. I lost everything. So
I'll get you Beanie's numbers.
Yeah,
he pulls up to all my chats, man.
But yeah, like
and by the way, your little one can't get in trouble for at least a week because she's telling people to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That means, listen,
you're not helping me.
She cannot get in trouble for at least a week. Yeah, and hold your dad accountable for this. Yeah, salute, bigger up.
Bro, she's 11 years old. Yeah, she's 11 years old, messaging on her fucking iPhone. Right, she ain't got it bad, mate. Don't worry about that.
She's all right, man. I know she's doing good. You got people quoting your shit. It's damn
yeah, bro. You know that Indiana Jones line, bro. I remember. Like, Phil's elbow is my place, right? I know Soul cussed me out for it. Physical embodiment of the Phil's elbow. But I own that shit, yeah? Because I would much
You and
rather,
Tony was fire still. You and Tony
bro,
had that shit.
100 people, 100 sweaty people crammed in a fucking dirt box with me in the pit is my ideal place to battle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes it back to the old basement rap days. I love that shit. But that when I spat that bar, you could feel the floorboards move.
Yeah, I was there still.
Oh, bro, it was crazy, and that's one of my favorite times ever in battling. Honestly,
Yeah.
You know what? We was talking about me fitting in where I'm at, right? When I got to when I got to Soul, I was at the peak of my writing. Yeah, my third round for Soul to this day, crazy. And this is no ego trip. I got an email when I was on Reddit back in the day from an Australian English teacher that actually used my rounds for Soul in part of the curriculum to teach his students in Australia. And he sent me a whole thing about it from his class. It was wild. I got goosebumps reading it. But that, I was there, yeah? And then I started running into trouble with my decline. So by the time I battled Sensor, and I genuinely hated that guy, I was on all sorts of substances and whatever. So I was declining from then. So if you imagine now, I'm at the peak of my health again, and my writing is back to that Soul level, but now I'm going to elevate to fit in with a new crowd. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy return. My whole thing now is I don't want to, like, when I step off the stage, I don't want to see a load of people talking about how insane the return was. I just want people not having any idea what to say. Do you get what I'm saying? I want to leave the whole scene stunned. Just, what can you say? That's it. I want to answer every naysayer, every detractor. I'm battling myself. I want to leave no doubt that,
you know, it's mad because we chat pretty often, yeah. But I just clock, we don't really talk about battle rap as much. Like we barely even
talk about family.
Exactly.
You know
exactly. We barely even speak about battle rap more time. I don't even know if you know the full card, the full Apex card. Do you know it?
No, I know some of the people on it. I know. Bro,
have
Rex
you watched?
Sensor.
Yeah, Rex and Sensor's fire.
Rex, another one I used to talk to every single day. And again, same thing. All of these battle rappers have answered me, bro. I never discuss battle rap with battle rappers unless they've got an upcoming battle they want to show me bars or vice versa. I've always been a family man talking to my friends about their families. Do you know what I'm saying? When we're in the venue, when we're on stage, like, I'm Shox. Do you get what I'm saying? He's Rex. When I'm on the phone, it's Al and Bobby, bro. Like, how's Phoebes? You know what I'm saying? But again, I lost his number. Give Bobby my number, please.
I will. I'll send it to you still. And Bobby's healthy. He just done a marathon the other day.
I see that. He did no training and then done some caramel latte and run a 10K race. Fuck that guy, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's Bobby,
that's
bro.
crazy.
That's Bobby, you talking, and that's the thing. Like, the scenes changed. The scene, I feel like, obviously, there's still certain things are still involved, but more time, I would actually go as far as saying the scene is even healthier in a sense of the people feel healthier now. Like a lot of people them are hitting the gym. A lot of people are just more because we're getting older. We're like, yo. So, people are waking up hearing the bones crack. They're like, "Yo, we're gonna go for a run."
I'm about to drop myself in it, but this is how you know I'm the realest guy, right? I'm 42. I'm old as shit. 43 this year. I was in Aldi the other day, walking around. My kids wanted to get some ice cream, and you know the bit in the middle of the supermarket, where they do all the like each week they change it. You can buy a drill or you can buy a fucking lamp or whatever. I bought some resistance bands for the gym so I can work out indoors because I need to get myself fit and healthy. I can't watch Kojay and Real Sick and then roll my fat aging ass on the stage, just wobbling my chops about. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Even Visual was doing 10K runs, bro. Be careful, you know.
No, bro, I know.
Visual's out doing 10K runs, bro.
I literally said to my son, there's a gym down the road he wants to join, and I said, look, I'll pay for you, but we're gonna go together on a Monday because I'm always off on a Monday. He ain't got college on a Monday, so I said we'll go there because I ain't got the discipline indoors, man. I got too much stuff going on in my yard, so I'm just like, I'll get up tomorrow. I'm gonna do push-ups and sit-ups, and then I get up and I think, all right, do you know what? I need a coffee, and then I put YouTube on when I'm drinking my coffee, and then before I know it, so I got to leave the house now, and I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've been joining the gym tomorrow for like 4 years.
I feel you. Obviously, Gemini is also on the card. He's battling Bizzo. Have you seen Bizzo recently? Like, have you seen?
Bro, I remember when Bizzo first came up. Because Bizzo came in the scene
way back when.
Way back when.
Them lot. Yeah.
And he was good. I remember the whole tryouts. Again, he was a fiddler's elbow favorite, but like he was good, but he was like mid-tier.
Oh, his thing stopped. Oh, we got 100 people viewing. A few of them on Twitter. Everyone that's watching on Twitter, I'm locking off Twitter now. Shox will come back. I'm locking Twitter now. Pull up to the YouTube, yeah, and come and hit the subscribe button and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Come and hit the YouTube. And just like that, Twitter's gone. So we just got YouTube right now. Shox is frozen. Let's see if we can get him to come back quick. Let me get him. I'm pretty sure he'll come back. He'll join back in a minute. But yeah, what do you lot think's gonna win, Shox or Visual? And how excited are you to see Shox back? Make sure you lot comment. Let us know. What matchups are you most looking forward to on Apex? Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. See. Let me check with him. Thanks. He's probably going to join back shortly. Come on, Lucy, might be you. You might have to teach your dad how to operate the technicals, you know? You see the technicals. You gotta help Daddy out. He's getting old, you know? Daddy's getting old. But yeah, we got visuals on the run. Visuals cooking lately. And he's battling Shox. And I feel like visuals is getting very similar to Shox style as well. Like, I feel like he's punching very consistent. He's punching on his setups pretty much every two. So yeah, I feel like Visual's becoming a lot more of a puncher. The difference is though, Visual angle punches though. So there he is. Yeah,
do you know what? I was on my Mac, innit? And it's just fucking about. So I just come on my phone instead.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, I was saying about Bizzo, man. Like he was good. He was good, but it was he wasn't blowing anyone away. Do you know what I mean? And then he just sort of disappeared and went quiet for a bit. And then when I started looking into the scene again, and he'd come back, wild, fucking wild innovation.
Yeah, the mad run still. Yeah, the mad run. He went through Anarchy tournament. He's the champ now, isn't it? He's the champ.
I know.
Great battles and. Stroh said, do you have a hit list or you just focus on Visual?
I'm just focused on Visual. One murder at a time, bro. One murder at a time.
Makes sense. Why do you think you can 3-0 Visual? But
can I 3-0 Visual? Yeah. Do I want to? No. Because I want him to fight back the way I know he can. My brother, the problem is, yeah, this is the only thing I would say.
Are you approaching this to 3-0 him? That's the
yeah. I'm approaching to take his soul, bro. There's no other way for it. Like I said, I swore to never battle again, yeah. If I'm getting on that stage, you better be damn sure that I'm gonna fucking smoke his boots. There's no other way that I'm gonna step on that stage unless I think I'm gonna smoke his boots. The problem he's got, and I'm not comfortable with shit talking people because I got to do it. I got to do it to build up the battle. But I'm actually a fan of his. Yeah, I think he's sick. The problem is that he's battling a lot, and I ain't got nothing to do until August except right for his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got a title match coming up. in July.
Bro, imagine your Shox the Rebels return, and they gave him 3 months to write.
Yeah. How long did you have to prep for Soul?
I got probably about the same, but my third round, which is my favorite round I ever spat, I wrote 2 weeks before the event. So
those complete 3 rounds, that and your Tony D battle is probably my favorite rounds from you still. Like complete 3 rounds.
What? One of my favorite performances I ever did is one of my most underviewed battles, and that was me and Frankie, the 1 rounder.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I can't.
That was some of the thickest writing I ever did, and fucking about 200 people watched it.
Nah, I've watched that battle a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I know. Even Frankie's levels right now are crazy. Still, Frankie's levels right now are crazy. His battle was
crazy. Well, Frank came in the game right. Frank came in the game writing punchlines that got people elevated. You know what I'm saying? The ghost thing stuck around for a reason. Like my man would come in and it was always one of them things. You'd hear him suggest a bar to someone and go, "Do you know what? You could change that a little bit and just do this and do." And the next thing you know, they're jumping a tier. And you're just like, my thing with him is I always wanted him to have the confidence to back his pen.
Which I feel like he does. Now he does. I feel like he does.
Watch him.
It's crazy. Scoop.
Watch him versus Bender. Yeah.
Fire.
I'm stood behind him. I was outside in the alleyway behind Phil's elbow with him, G'ing him up. I said, like, because, you know what I mean? Frank was one of my best friends. And I said, you need to believe in yourself like we believe in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he went in there. That was his idol, and he could have crumbled. And I think that was the battle where he elevated himself.
Yeah, he's from Bender. He's from Bender onwards, actually. That
you won't wake up from this Bender like Amy Winehouse, bro. You see me, and when he says that bar, I step out of the crowd. I just slap him in his chest with a monkey slap and just disappear back in the crowd, like because that was at the time, and that sounds stupid, but where I'm that much older, I just felt like a father figure then, like watching my younger blossom. Do you get what I'm saying? Not in talent wise, he was talented way before I ever come on the scene. But yeah, just seeing the run that he's on now is crazy.
Yeah. And he's also on the card.
Come here.
He's also
say hello and then bugger off.
Hi.
There you go. Look, she can't get in trouble. Remember, she cannot.
I'm looking at the door and she's poking her head behind the door. Like, come on, live now. People are watching.
Nah, I feel like it's my fault because I said when your connection went, I said maybe you need to go and check on Dad if you know the technicals. You know, he might need your help. And there you go.
And you know what? I know she knocked on the door, so I'm trying to get it working. I hear my son go, "Hey, get away from the door! It's doing an interview." I'm a single father of 4, man. This stuff happens, yeah.
Nah, I rate it, man. I rate it. Good to see you in a good place, man. Couple last things. Who when you put on battle rap, who are the battlers that you've been watching lately? Like, obviously, I know you've been watching visual, of course, but who are to get a grasp of the scene? And also, do you worry about not knowing what's already been said in terms of punches because you've been away for so long?
Yeah, do you know what, bro? I was watching when I go back now to the Gem battle, yeah. Like me and Gem are friends outside of battle rap, so like we spoke about the battle and all of that. Like we know what it is, yeah. I'm not a biter, bro, but I was so much wordplay that's just played out. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't like. The thing was, it was fire to me, but I can't watch every battle. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%. So it's impossible, especially now. There's 100 leagues.
But since that, if you watch the difference between the Gem battle and then the Censor battle, yeah, like I'm talking. If you look at the Censor battle, a lot of the wordplay that I used in that, a lot of the punches that I did were like so left field. It's fun, so out of pocket because I wanted to make sure that I weren't rehashing nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So with this now, there's so many years of battle rap to catch up on, and yeah, obviously I can't I can't be certain that I ain't gonna rehash something boring someone else has said in my own way. But what I'm aiming to do is just write that same way, just that left side of the brain nuttiness that I'm best at, because then if I'm in my bag, no one can write like me, not like that. So it's just, and obviously the main thing is to watch all the visual battles, because a lot of my stuff is tied directly to him, about him, his name. So it's only the name flips I've got to watch out for, because angles are what they are.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly, because it's easy to come up with a name flip that someone else already said it. So I guess you do have the homework to go through his battles, to be fair. Which is long though. It's kind of long. I never do that, It's long. Going through every single of your opponent's battles is long.
You know what? It's harder as well, because obviously back when I was in Don't Flop and all the rest of it, back in the days, I was on road. Let's not make no bones about it. So I was in the car all the time. You remember, every time anyone did an interview with me or you see a video from me, I was in the car. I lived in my car, bro. So like, it was easy for me to put a battle on when I'm driving around and soak that in. Whereas now I'm a builder now. Do you get what I'm saying? I went from drilling houses to building houses. So now I've got to like,
man's dropping punches. Look at him.
No, but it's real. It's real. Like, but now I got to just I'm focused on other things. So like, I have to really make the time to sit down and watch an opponent's battle. But I think that's in some way that's better, because I'm more tuned in. I make sure I put it on when I'm focused, and I can take that in. You know what I mean? A lot of battles I've been watching, like Quilled, like I said, Real Sick, Koj, Viz, Nitty. Obviously Nitty's my favorite battler, but I find myself, as much as I want to enjoy some casual battles, where I'm trying to get back into the swing of being a battler now, I'm just watching those dense writers, tight knit, you know what I mean, rapid fire punches, and that's what I want. If I could, I think if someone, Viz is halfway there, to be honest with you, maybe more. But if you could have someone at the punch count of Nitty, but could angle like Viz and perform like Quill, you'd have the perfect battler, I think, to be quite honest with you. And that's somewhere I aspire to be, really. I'm still, as much as I am who I am, I'm still very much inspired by the people around me. So I'm amazing talent in UK battle rap.
I feel you. Why should the people get their tickets for Apex August 31st, Amersham Arms, London? Why should the people get their tickets?
Because one, the card's fucking stacked, right? The card is stacked.
Thanks.
And it's stacked with people that are going to be on the A game. Right? There's no misses on the card. Secondly, I'm coming back. You know what that means, right? It's going to be crazy in there. It's going to be fucking epic. It's going to be heated. And most importantly, Bobby Rex and Sensor is probably going to have enough gas in it to light the fucking equator on fire. So get your tickets. My favorite point of all of this is that it's an Apex event, but it's about us. It's about us guys. It ain't about flying in people from America. It ain't about any,
it's a UK card. This is a UK card. This is
our time. It's our time to shine.
100%. What also, final question, what do you say to the people that are like wondering if you're gonna show up and whatnot? Like, what do you say to that? Because obviously, and now they get to see you, which I believe that kind of puts things to bed. But for the people that be like, I still might be wondering whether if you're gonna pull up to the event and whatnot, what do you say to them?
Bro, get your tickets. If you doubt for a second I'm going to turn up and absolutely set the venue on fire, you're crazy. I'm back, and I ain't going nowhere.
Come on. Get your tickets. Apex Premier Battles, premierbattles.club, and get your tickets. It's as simple as that. Yeah, man, we lit, man. Yo, Shox, I appreciate you taking the time out. See a lot of big up gas saying Shox and Soul is what got him into battle rap, and I'm pleased he'll be back, lad. Come on.
He's been on a fucking run himself. Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, Gas been cooking still. I can't lie. Gas been cooking. Yeah, I just see him cook. I don't know this chat with him. But yeah, man. Big up yourself, my bro. Looking forward to see your return. Obviously, we still chat outside of this. We'll definitely stay in touch. But
yeah, but you'll get a video from me at the park tomorrow or some stupid. But hey, remember that video I sent you when I was in the park and I took the snake out?
Yeah,
And I sent the same video to Tony D, and he just come back and he said, rapping about having your python out in a kids park probably ain't the one, bro. And I said, you know what? Next time I'll keep it slick.
Nice, therefore. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to see you back. Make sure I hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that stuff. And yeah, my guy, I'm looking forward to it, my bro.
100%, bro. And thanks everyone in the chat. It's been emotional.
Come on, normal, bro. But yeah, man, I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you August 31st, bro.
Forward to my man.
Get your
ticket
there, bro. 100%.